This is D.S.M, the sovereign money changer. Y'all know the phrase, let's get ITB fit. Let's get ITB fit. This is not a call to action. This movement is a call to ownership. That's right. Let's get ITB fit. At the core of the Let's Get ITB fit movement is a call to ownership called Just Own It. Just own it. Just own what? Abundant life. Just own what? The ITB original, in the beginning, foundation of love. Just own it. So I put together a campaign called the HOLYWOOD 300 campaign. And it's a vision. And it's a vision based on this. And I'll explain at the end after the video plays.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy E.T. I always talk about when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Look, there's another part to that. The ownership part. You cannot be truly successful in anything until you take not just ownership, but full ownership. So that's right, I'm inviting you. I'll be there, Tampa, Florida, this Friday, the 23rd. That's right, January 23rd, 2015 is going down. Just own it. That's right, me and Damon Leggett, listen to me. We are hosting an event that will change your life. We're talking about just owning it. So I'm not just talking about business. We're not just talking about relationships. We're not just talking about money. We're not just talking about your gifts. We're not just talking about being successful in 2015. Look, I'm going to share with you the power of taking ownership. Just own it. So if you're not where you want to be, if there's an area in your life where you want to get to the next level, that's right, the triple-double, baby. Rebounds, that's right, that's right. Scoring points, that's right. Assists, that's right. Steals, blocks. If you want the triple-double experience, if you want to be successful in every area of your life, you cannot afford to miss this event. It's your boy E.T. It's going down, and you need to be there.
And I'm telling you right now, it's going down again.
You cannot.
I'm telling you right now, it's going down again. It's going down again. I mean, we've been doing this for 20 plus years. That was 2015. So it's 2017, and I'm about to do it all over again. So I'm calling it the 300 campaign because of this. So, you know the movie, The 300. Well, you know the word says, where there's a lack of vision, the people perish. And in Hollywood's 300 movie, Leonidas had a vision of the Persian flood swarming and overtaking his people. And because he had a vision, he also came up with an action plan to take ownership. And instead of becoming a victim to the wave that he was envisioning was going to happen, he came up with an actual plan to funnel them down into an area where he could control the battleground and he would have the advantage. He had the vision. Start to finish, he had the vision. Well, similar to Leonidas, in this HOLYWOOD 300 campaign, there is something in our economy called the economy of usury. The economy of usury is a system of debt slavery based on taking advantage of individuals who are in the working environment and capitalizing on dehumanization economically. That's what usury does. It's debt slavery. And I've been seeing the wave. I mean, historically, debt usury has been in place, and the elite have been using the economy of usury and the fundamentals of usury to enslave those who don't have the knowledge. And financial crash after crash after crash, Great Depression, Great Recession, financial crash. I've been seeing the waves come like Leonidas has been seeing the Persians come. And E.T. and I have been working to get out in front, and we came up with a ownership formula. It's a formula. There is a formula for ownership. And ET coined a ownership equation. All right. But what we do is we bring people to events so that we can empower. Three-dimensionally empower. Empower mentally, empower physically, empower financially, and strengthen the covenant of love. Every aspect we cover. I'll show it to you. And we're about to do it again. And so if people can't be in the building, I'm doing this campaign right now. We live in a digital age. So I'm making available the empowerment that we've been doing all of these years. So now I'm just going to make it available. And there's 3 groups that can be in the room, and there's 3 groups that can take advantage of this information online. All right? This is how it goes. We're going to empower people with this vision. We're going to empower people with this vision of ownership. See, they're printing in our economy. When I say the economy of usury, debt, slavery, they're literally printing our money in the U.S. But they put it into circulation at interest. So if you're going to work every day and they're printing money and charging the American taxpayer interest on the dollars that they're putting in circulation, you can never catch up. It's causing inflation. It's debt slavery. The only way to combat it is to take full ownership of every phase and aspect of your life. You have to take ownership. You have to. Ownership is important because lack of ownership equals a lack of production. A lack of production equals a lack of freedom. When you don't produce, you are forced into feudalism, which is you're attached to the land and you work for the land for the monarch. And he takes 70% of whatever you make and you got to try and live off of 30%. It's called usury, debt slavery, or indentured servitude. Here's an example of what we do.
My goal is not to come in here today and act like I'm the forthwith authority, on success. But what I can do is give you what I know, and I literally, listen to me. You gotta be, when I talk, like I get real aggressive. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm talking about myself. All right. So when I say it, don't think in your mind. He's talking about this person. He's talking about that person. I'm talking about myself. I literally started from the bottom, like for real. Like I don't know what people when they say it, like it's entertainment starting from the bottom. Now I don't know what they mean when they say it. right? But my mother was 17 for real when she had, like for real, for real. My grandma had 14 kids, south side of Chicago, 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom. We started literally. Grandma told my mom, you gotta go. Cause I love you, but I got 14 kids. I can't feed another mouse, right? No husband. So Miles was homeless. I was homeless. Like started from the bottom, like GED, from the bottom. Now I'm finishing up a PhD, like started from the bottom. And I always tell little rookies who want to speak, I always tell little rookies, like, look, what are you doing it for? You got to ask yourself this question when you do it. What gives you the right to stand before people and talk to people? Like, we ain't talking about making money right now. What gives you the right to stand in front of another human being with cancer and say you can survive? What gives you the right to say that? Have you survived anything? Like, what gives you the right to talk about making money? Have you made any money? Like, what gives you the right? So I'm standing here today, not wasting your time, not playing with your life. Like, I'm not here to get a check. I make good money. I'm not here for a check. I'm here literally to say one thing to you that will allow you. Now, let me just say this to you so it can make sense. I was about 18, got my GED, got accepted into Oakwood, and I got my first charge card. Like, I can't make the connection between college and charge card, but when you get in, they giving them out, right? I don't know how it works, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really checking your credit like they was on my credit hard before. I couldn't get like a phone book, right? They was on your kid, but once I got into college, I had with my name on it and a nice little credit limit, right? And I took that charge card. Me and my girl was on our way to Oakwood. I had never been to Oakwood before. You know, I don't know no better. So I'm jogging suit out. I ain't never been to college. So I buy a whole bunch of jogging suits. Run DMC, Adidas, green stripes on them. I get the Adidas to match. I got my Detroit Tiger hat. I'm on my way. So I got my girlfriend at the time who's not my wife. I get to the Moneychanger shirt out. Like, get the watch. Like, get the shirt. Like, we got to go together. And the only way these boys gonna know you with me is we gonna have to dress alike, flat out. No, for real, they ain't gonna know. So we gotta have a couple outfits that let them know I'm with you, you with me. So I take her to the mall, homegirl do the charge card, boy, and it was denied. Right? And I'm just trying to say to homegirl, like, look, do me a favor. Like, I know it's denied, but you ain't gotta be all like loud about it, right? She just like flat out, she like your card's been denied. I'm like, ooh, she with me. Like, you don't gotta do me like that. All right, so I said, do me a favor, come here real quick. Just run it again. I just got it. I know it's sweet. I just need you to run it one more time for me. She run it one more time. She's like, it's declined. I said, come, okay, all right, one more time. But this time, do me a favor. Tell me what the code. Because it's the code. Just tell me what the code say, right? Because I something wrong. I know it got my name. She went back, looked at the code, came back like, Mr. Thomas, the problem is it says you didn't activate it. It's like, give me 1 second. Got the number, the 800 boy, called homegirl, got that joint activated, came back, she ran it again, got my stuff, walked out like a boss. Right? No, y'all playing. I've been married 24 years. My girl still got the guest watch from that. Now, I don't know where mine is, but she pulled out the other day the guest watch. I'm like, wow. What? Okay, so you might have just missed it. Question and answer. Give me a minute, because I don't want you to ask me nothing. I don't want you to ask me a question that somebody else in the room could ask. So that's why I'm giving you my backdrop so you can know who I am. So you can know. But really, some stuff Tommy can tell you, you should ask me. Right? For instance, there's some ballers in the room. Don't ask me what you're going to ask them. So I'm coming with a perspective, hopefully, that you're going to get something from me that you're not going to get from anybody else, right? So what I'm telling you is that greatness is in a lot of y'all, but you've not activated it. Well, you haven't activated. You've not gone and asked the code, like, what's wrong? Like, you don't know what's wrong. And I had the presentation, but it ain't up. So we'll deal with that when we get over to the main one. But listen to me. What I want to do in the next 30 is I want to activate some stuff in you that has never been activated before. Because there are two human beings in all of us. So I was a high school dropout. I'm not no more. Was homeless. I'm not no more. So the question then is, because people are asking, yo, E.T., do you really get up at 3? Like, that's not even a question you should be asking me. I told you I get up at 3. Like, why are you even asking me that when I told that's not a question? I made a statement. I get up at 3. What you should be asking me is, what time I go to bed? That's what you should ask me. Then you should ask me, when I get up at 3, from the time I wake up to the time I tell you to go to bed, you need to be asking, what are you doing? And then when you really get deep, you ain't asking none of that. You want to know what's your mindset. What makes you think the way you think? What makes you tick the way you tick like Eve? What button did you click on to go from where you are? Now look, Tommy said it, I didn't say it. I'll never say that with my mouth. I don't really know if it's true or not. And if it is true, I don't want to know about it. I wouldn't consider myself the best in the game. I would consider myself hungry. I would consider myself trying to get to the place that, yep, when I die, this thing keep going. Yep. So what you need to know is what happened. What clicked in this boy? What took my man from homeless to Australia? What took my man from that to London, to South Africa? What clicked? And for me, boom, I got that thing activated. Let me tell you something. Once they activate it, it can't stop. So for some of you, you still on 70%. And you geeked about your 70 because your people on 50. So your 70 seems deep. Your 70 deep. Ain't nobody around you doing nothing. Understand what I'm telling you? They not doing nothing. So when I got with Bob Proctor, you know, for real, I grind. So I'm.
All right, so that's enough. Yo, it's time to be activated. It's time to be activated. The ownership has to be activated. It's ownership. It's a formula. So the vision was, yo, E, I need to get you in a room to empower some individuals, to take some individuals that I'm running with and I'm working with and empower them to go to the next level. And I'm going to do the same thing again here for this group of 300. All right? I'm going to give you the ownership equation and formula. It goes like this. O equals ownership in the ownership equation. O equals ownership plus the W. We spelling out own. The O equals ownership plus the W equals your hard work. Now the O in ownership is also equal to a resource, the bread of life. Ownership is getting that bread, the bread of life. The W, the hard work, is the water of life. When you work hard, the only way to replenish and refresh yourself is through the water of life. Multiplied by a network. He just got finished saying, you're running around here putting in 70% and you thinking the 70% is dope because everybody around you is only doing 50%. You need a network, an ownership network that has mastered the ownership equation. You need access to that ownership. This is a 3-series DVD set. There's some people that just need to jumpstart the turbines in their dam so they can begin to produce power and electricity. So if you just want to be jump started, we got the DVD set for you. We making these DVDs, these 3 DVDs available to you. Then there's those who want to join and learn this ownership equation. Ownership plus work times the network equals you. Instead of IOUs, why not own you? I'm going to say it again. Instead of IOUs, debt slavery, why not own you? We got a network of individuals. This is like 4 hours of non-stop empowerment on these DVDs. It's 3 different sets. This is the VIP session where he just went in. Then we go to the main session and the undercard is filled with individuals breaking cycles in this ownership equation. And so if there's another group online and in Orlando who wants to be in the room, we're going to do the same thing in Orlando. And I'm inviting those in Orlando to come out who want to just get your turbines charged up and come get access to it live. And online, if you just need to get access to this information, reach out to me. I'll make the DVDs available to you. Then if there's those who would like to jump on this train, this ownership train, and be taken through an ascension program. We have an ascension program where we will take you through the ownership equation. The same exact equation that he breaks down in this whole event. Step by step by step by step. Created an ascension program. It's built around a 90-day challenge. We give you the 90 days and you hop on this train and we go from debt slavery to owning yourself. Because I told you, lack of ownership equals lack of production equals lack of freedom. But full ownership leads to full production and totally free. All right. So the last group, I'm building an empowerment network to do exactly what I'm doing here in Orlando, anywhere in the country. I'm building a team of, how should I put this? I call them just own it contractors. So in these programs where we expose people to some people in our programs want to learn the skills, want to go from just own it, transition from we have a society and an educational society that is built on internships. So the internship mindset is, let me go out here, let me work for you, display my skills to you for free, and then you hire me. The just own it formula and just own it mindset is the total opposite of the internship mindset. There are individuals who have the skills and the talents and the abilities to do everything in these industries, in these companies that they're going and getting internships for, but no one has taught them the skill and the ability of how to take the skill that they have and become an independent contractor and create the entity and get you a step-by-step business plan, find you your market niche, and then present your same skill to your market niche the way that you present it to the company that you want to get an internship. There's individuals out here who are looking to consume that same talent, just like that employer. Well, we already are identifying the individuals that want to consume the talents that these individuals have in film production, media production, graphic arts, design. We have individuals who are joining us in this health and wellness challenge who, there are fitness professionals, nutrition experts, there are fitness professionals who are personal trainers and gurus in the field of personal health and fitness who their whole mindset is, let me go out here and get a job. Let me go work at this gym. Let me go work at this. So all we're doing is we're creating a culture where we're training those same individuals to bring their skill and talent to our fitness challenge as an independent contractor in business with us. And we contracted with them and we training them on how to service the challenges and the Just Own It campaign that people all across the country are joining. So we're changing people's mindset from this internship, work, which you can never work your way out of the economy of usury, because you can never keep up with the interest that they're charging you when they're printing money. The Just Own It formula teaches you how to print your own income. That's what ownership is about. That's what the elite understand. That's why they are the owners of everything. So, if you want to be a part of that third group, I'll give you an example. Walmart. When Sam Walton put together Walmart, because he was generating so much volume, the individuals that provide the products for Walmart, everybody put a headquarter office in Bentonville, Arkansas, where Walmart's headquarter is, because he created a management training program for them to be able to deliver the products and services that they offer in Walmart in his store. That's all we're doing. We're creating a management training program for the services that we're going to be providing throughout the country in this Just Own It empowerment campaign. And so this 300 campaign is, we looking for 300 people who want to get in this management training program and learn how to be independent contractors providing the services in our Just Own It Let's Get ITB Fit Health Challenges. We're looking for 300 people who want to go through that Ascension program and be taken through the step-by-step program, the 90-day challenges, to learn this ownership format to go from that economy of usury to the sovereign economy. Get out of debt slavery, and instead of IOUs, why not own you? And then we're looking for 300 people who just who need to jumpstart empowerment, to jumpstart their turbines and want to get the DVD set. Those three categories, we look for 300 people over the next 10 days. Mother's Day. Mother's Day is May the 14th. Today is May the 4th. The word says, honor thy mother. I know it says father too, but we're going to start with honoring mothers. The word says, it is for freedom's sake that Christ has set you free. Now do not be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. There is no greater vision and dream for a mother's child than for her child to be free. And in the United States of America, the American dream has been usurped by this economy of usury. We have a network that can show you how to get free. So in the next 10 days leading up to May the 14th, I'm challenging you to find yourself in one of these 300 categories, to get these DVDs, to jump on this Ascension program, the Just Own It Ascension program, train, to be trained and taught the Just Own It formula that he laid out, and they laid out for 4 hours in the DVDs. So on top of the DVDs, when you get that, the Ascension program, you're going to get the actual formula. I'm going to give you the documentation, the material, the workbook, the step-by-step, and then consistently, week after week, throughout the 90 days, we're going to hit you. We're going to hit you. And it's 4 stages of the Just Own It formula. It's the O, it's the W, it's the N, and U. So we're going to take you through 4 stages of an Ascension program. You ain't seen nothing like it before, nowhere. And then finally, those who have a skill and a talent, and instead of looking for an internship, if you want to learn how to go through a management training program, and we can teach you how, the talent and the skill that you have, whether it be in athletics, in coaching, in all of that. We have a health and wellness fitness challenge going on. So people, we have digital storytelling going on where people are filming and editing and writing and all of this. We have financial literacy training program. So individuals in business, in marketing, in branding, in business plan writing and development, with MBAs and bachelors in business, instead of going out and getting an internship, we can show you how to create your entity, become an independent contractor, and then we'll enter into a contract to provide the services of our Let's Get ITB Fit movement as a partner, just like Walmart partners with all of the other individuals that provide the products on the shelves. Let's get it. Let's get ITB Fit together, y'all. Join this campaign. You got 10 days. After May the 14th, we moving on. Hopefully, if you're here in Orlando, you could jump in these 3 categories and you could be in the room. 300, 300, 300. At least a minimum of 900 people in the room getting this empowerment. If you're online, take advantage of it online. All right? I'll be back later on with the daily Let's Get ITB Fit daily life analysis too. But I just wanted to drop that on y'all. All right, peace. I see you, Big Jamie. I see you, Stillborn. Let's get it, man. Let's get out here and get it.